Hello, I'm Damien. I'm Gamian, and it's Cobalt Core time, where we did 2 heckin' good runs before, and maybe we'll do good this time too. I don't know. Hopefully. But also possibly not, because we are going to go with yeah, we got Drake at the end of the last time. Show it's all a matter of like, yes, right, gotta remove people. But my thought process with this is to probably have a horrible plan and fail by being like, I am going to go mobility and just firepower. See how that do. I'm just super curious. But yeah. Attacks, status effects. Be careful not to overheat though. Attacks, instant movement, and movement with card draw. Could be good, could be terrible. We'll find out. It's just would have been more fun. You know, it's more fun to have shift around a little bit more than to just be like, well, I need the shielding things though, and stuff. Anyway, let's get going. System time corrupted. Please select boot option. Upgrade 2 random cards to type A. Remove a card, then gain 1 of 3 common cards, or gain an artifact. Well, let's find out what my, Oh, you can upgrade the basics. It makes sense that you can. I just hadn't considered. I mean, not amazing upgrades, but I mean, 2 power is nice. 0 cost is nice. Lunge is 2 attacks are flippable. Multi-shot is the one that becomes piercing, which is nice. Or 3 attacks. So EMP Slug. Cancel, or it's stunned, so it cancels the targeted part's intended thingamabob. Which, utilizing stun, is very useful and good to have mobility attached to, so that's good. Excuse me. And then also, but it also causes 1 heat to me, I think. Yeah, excess heat. So, and it's expensive, but I mean, it's powerful. And with this, it becomes more powerful, even more powerful, but 2 heat. Interesting. I am tired, but doing okay. Looking forward to tomorrow being Friday. Hope things are going well for you. You instantly move to the right, and also lose a heat. Flippable and move either direction or free. Interesting. Well, good luck on the test. I mean, 2 upgrades would be good, but so would just get an artifact, because why not? Screw it, artifact. That's what I usually pick with other such games anyway. My artifact is the Overcharger. Every 4th turn I gain overdrive. Neat. Okay, everyone, you know the drill. What's going on? Hey, intruder alert! Oh, you guys. Hello? I've forgotten Drake's. What was it? Whoop, alarm sounds. Seize the intruder! These time loops are getting weirder. Your stupid time crystal must be really doing a number on the time stream. How do you... Well, whatever. Make yourself useful, or I'm venting the Atmo and starting this loop over. Hey, you guys know if you pull the voltage limiters out of your consoles, you can get increased weapons output? I imagine that's how we get things like this. Right, we start with 1 dodge. And therefore, pew. Also, pew pew. Hey, actually hit him. And avoid. It didn't move. Lunge. Draw shot. Draw shot. Yeah, okay. Bum 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 bum. Scramble, lunge. What? What? And dead. Alrighty, we can get Juke, a good movement. Especially because it can, we can make it where we can actually choose the direction if we evolve it. Upgrade it, that's the word. Hot Compress, heal 1. Gain 1 temporary shield, but gain 3 heat. If heat is 3 or more at the end of turn, though. Okay, I see. So we heal 1, and we get 1 temporary shield. But unless we lower the heat with another ability like Ventilator, or the other one we have, we will then lose that hole we just got. Not great. Ventilator, discard 1 card at random to draw 2 cards and also lose a heat. I like that one a lot better. And this card is not discarded when played. Sure, we can just keep... Jeez, that seems good. Just get cards and also lose heat, and it just hangs out in the hand once we got it. Yeah, let's keep that. Well, it hangs out in the hand until we use it, because when we use it, it's out of your hand, but yeah. Alrighty, so we got a repair station, therefore we could totally just heal up. Or upgrade a thing, because we don't need to heal up. An event, but there's an event right there. We could totally go upgrade a card, event, fight a thing, event, artifact. No matter what, we have to fight at least one mini-boss. Well, there's a lot more fights down in here, so I think, yeah, let's upgrade something. Hello. Hello. Can get you anything? Upgrade a card. Let's see, how to scramble upgrade. We can either gain 3 evade with that, or move random into spaces and then gain 2 evade. We already looked at lunge. Being able to move me in general would be very good. Piercing shots are very good. Don't have to discard a card for Ventilator. That's actually really good. Or double the effects of everything with Ventilator. Also very good. I mean, losing 2 cards is much more dangerous, but... I mean, heck. Da, 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 da. Bum, bum, bum. Similar to lunge, heat sink being flippable would be very good. Let's make heat sink flippable and also move 2 spaces. Rad. Event. Whoa, my head. Ah, you all again. Ah, an extra planar beam. Neat. What do you value most? Okay, we gotta get the super repair card, this super damage shot, or the dodge that we got last time, and then I immediately used it up. Well, we're kind of going for a damage build this time, I think, so we'll go with the super shot, and then it is yours. Thanks! What? Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. I was hoping for the EMP shot, honestly. So let's vent a thing. Still don't got it. Okay, fair enough. Then we will shoot twice. Shoot once. Shift slightly to the side. Oh, now you give me the EMP slug. Bum 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 ba da bum 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 bum. Basic dodge EMP slug. Not great. Bum, bum, bum. But if we lunge 2 over, and then we do another, we can go another 2 over. So we go over 2, that gets us out of the range of that. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Lunge. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, I have that, and that's flippable now. But either way, blip. And one more. I can't really do much of anything, so we'll just go blip. Bum 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 bum. 1, 2, 3. They're gonna take 1 damage. Bum bum bum. I mean, they got those fragile bits or weak bits, but lunge, shoot it. Plus 1 damage. I mean, we could just spin that right now and do 8 damage. Or dance 2 more that way. I should have shot first. Oh well. Bum 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 bum. Phew. Ja, 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 ja. Keep taking damage. There we go. Wave beam is good. Exothermic release. An piercing attack of 1, but also we lose 3 heat. That'd be nice. But it also then goes away. No matter what, it goes away, but we can make it free, or it will just do more damage. That's nice. More multi-blast would be good, though. Except multi-blast is different than the other multi-attack card we have, because it's actually a blast. It's a different thing. That's why it's a 2/2. But I mean, wave beam, man. We're gonna go with wave beam. Hello, dearies. What brings you to Grandma's Bakery and Weapons Market today? Weapons! Cookie dough! Both? Have a look around. So we can either get 1 random upgraded rare card, or remove a card. I'll add something, please. Pillage and Plunder. Piercing attack for 3 damage. If it kills, I gain 1 max hull. Wow. Neat. I kind of prefer the ones that it doesn't cost an entire turn's worth, but hey, we'll see what goes on. Enjoy! Alrighty, nanofiber hull. Very useful. And every 5th time I attack, gain and evade. Also very useful. Let's go with the hole. Bum 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 bum. Da da dun da dun 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 dun. It's the one that's gonna give me a bunch of junk, right? No shield for you. bum, 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 bum. Draw a shot. Well, I'm either going to take a bunch of damage or we just end it. And I'm thinking we just end it. Much as I would have liked to hold on to this card even longer, better than taking, a bunch of damage. Combustion engine. We immediately, X equals our heat, and we instantly move the amount of spaces that equals our heat. Neat, but also more wave beam, though. Oh, that exothermic release. Go with the wave charge. Oh, got it. What on earth is that ship? It has so many guns. Hey, did you guys know there's a big bounty out for a ship with your registration number? We did not. Thanks for letting us know. No sweat. Oh, we better be getting on our way. No. The cockpit is brittle, though. So I guess the intent is if we can get ourselves shifted here, we'll take a bunch of damage, but also... and by a bunch, I mean two. Unfortunately, that's... not really how much we can do here, so I guess we're just going to get hit like that. I think it's dimming the cannons. I do, yeah. Well, 1, 2. Ba-bum. Well, that didn't help us out super well. Do 4 damage or 4 damage. I guess we're gonna do 4. Right, no, we don't have the 2 points. We can only do 2 damage one way or the other. Do we have any free cards? I don't remember. We have those. We don't have any free cards, so there's no real point in drawing anything beyond to reset my things. So pew, and we can at least get out of the way of 2 shots. Oh, delightful. And by that I mean not at all delightful. Da, 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 na, na. Da, 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 da. Lunge is not the one I wanted. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it just hangs out in the hand like that. Alrighty, let's get out of the way of the 3. I don't want to get hit by 3 times. Let's go basic dodge, a little bit of shielding, 4 damage. One dodge doesn't really help. 2 dodge will let us get somewhere. But the only attack we can do is lunge, which is not good. So I think we're going to just kind of... we're going to take the hit, I guess. Do 3 damage. Getting that evade anyway. Bum, bum, bum. I would like to be able to, go hit that and stun it, but then we'd be hit by that one. So, oh boy. Okay, but we can kill the thing, so... no, we can't. God damn it, I miscounted how many points we still had. Forgot we spent the one on the thing. So that's just going to be 3 damage, and it's going to hurt. And unfortunately, even if I try to redraw up to get the thing that lets us do the other thing, we won't be able to actually use it, so disappointing. Rev the engines. Retain but exhaust. And you get Hermes boots. Now we're never gain 3 evade, but also we lose all of our evade next turn. That's not terrible. Then it's either non-exhaustible or it costs nothing. But panic upgraded to being flippable is also very good. Go panic, why not? Every time your discard pile is shuffled back into your draw pile, gain an evade. Alright, energy refund. Gain 1 energy every time you spend 3+ on playing a single card. Okay, I mean, that's not that bad, because we have 1 card that costs 3. But that does mean we could use that one without it being our final hit. Or we can, gain some evade, even though we have too many cards for that. My actual deck / playstyle is not actually very well suited to rigs. Gain evade for shuffles, or gain evade for this would allow us to, just having this would then allow us to utilize more +3 cards. Sure, we haven't had that one before, so there we go. Hello, Wimataver. Verily. Yes, I would like to repair my hull, please. I mean, I would have preferred to do something else, but repair hull as we move on to crystal fight. Ah, big crystal. Excuse me. Shield up. Gain a pew pew. Bum 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 ba bum. Lunge. Multi-shot. I just wasted an energy. I didn't realize I still had one. Ah, frick. Scramble. Basic shot. Da 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 da. Wave beam. Draw shot. Multi-shot. Lunge. Da, da, da. Move back that way. Cancel that out. We're done though. Da, da, da. Discard and draw. We discarded our big shot. A little disappointed in that. Da, da, da. You know what, we're gonna go ahead and spin that on more damage later. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-ba. And we win again. Plus 2 max hull, heal up. Get another Pillage and Plunder, but this one's the worst one. Endless Magazine. Gain 1 clip shot at the start of each turn. Which is a rare that exhausts when you use it. Basically, I get a free 1 damage. That's freaking cool. Fire for 1 damage immediately after every move you make. That would also be great, but we don't have 4 energy. I think we're going to go ahead and take Endless Magazine. Ooh, plus a bonus attack. Ooh, doesn't exhaust. That's even better. It's even more fun. Take Endless Magazine. Berserker Drive. At the start of combat, gain 1 power drive. On the second turn of every combat, your enemy also gains 1 power drive. Demon Thrusters gain 1 of 8 every turn, but you can no longer have more than 3 of 8 at a time. Or a Flywheel. Every 10th time you draw a card. I mean, that one we did learn was really good. But we are also trying to gain new things that we haven't gotten before. So I guess we'll try out Demon Thrusters. Because sometimes just having that 1 of 8 is very nice. And I tend to spend evade more than having more than 3 a lot of times. So we'll just go with that, try it out. Flying off to Sector 2. Oh yeah. We're in a lawless sector again. Y'all know the drill. Yeah! Check out my cool gun! Give me that. Aw, man. Hello, cicada. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. So, Endless Magazine will actually field up a little bit, and then boop. Alright, we gain 1 every turn, so we actually start with 2. I like that it's a little 3-dot dad to that thing bob there like that. Bum 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 bum. There's my chip shot. Bum bum bum. Get a wave beam going. Pew pew. Da 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 da. Dun dun. Da da da. I mean, I guess we might as well shoot for another 2, even though drawing the cards didn't help us a whole lot. And then get out of the way. Bum bum bum. Well, do the free attack. Add a wave beam. Bip bip. Wave beam. 1, 2. Big hit and kill. Ooh, another multi-blast. We don't have a multi-blast yet. Ooh, an upgraded exothermic. But also options. Options was always good, good and nice. Welcome in, Maxie. The music is delightful, yes. I do like me piercing attacks. I like that heat release, even though we don't have a lot that does heat yet. Well, oh, that's good. Yeah, okay, A was the free option. That's why it's free. That's also very nice to just have a free thing to be able to utilize. More free things are very nice indeed. Or more cards. And that actually increases our energy. No, we didn't take the flywheel. So that didn't matter as much. I mean, it's still good. It just doesn't matter as much as we have the flywheel. But then also big, strong attacks. We'll go free shots. Alrighty. Well, I'm immediately seeing the southern route. Not really south, but the bottom route is the one I like most. Yeah, it's the one I like most. Bip. Hello, Spike. You're annoying to fight. Spike's time to shine. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, we got Endless Magazines right away again. Bum, bum. Nudge. Pew. And I guess we'll... We're out of energy. That's fine. Endless Clip, not Endless Magazine. No, yeah, Endless Magazine. Whatever it was, the Endless card we got. That gives us chip shots. Chip shot. I am great with words. Animation about shooting down the missile, which we're probably just gonna dodge. Add a wave beam. Dun dun dun. Exothermic release. Dun dun dun. Lunge gets us out of the way of that. Even though the shot itself is wasted. Yay. Bum bum. Come on, guy. Da, da. Chip shot. Pew. Da. Big shot. Means we don't take damage either. Bum, bum. Get out of the way of that. Blow that up. Let's see. If I add the wave beam, I can do an attack of 2. And then we could lunge and do another 1. Bum, bum. Can't get out of the way entirely, so just let it hit us. And destroy you. Does not matter, because even if we draw a card, even one of these cards, which it's not, even if one of those was the big attack to give us extra hull, we wouldn't be able to do anything with it. So, enjoy a wave beam and a chip shot. Attacks for 0 each time. Every time this card is drawn, you add 2 to it. Barrage. Ooh. Pew. Move. Pew. Move. Pew. Pew. Move. Pew. Big. Move. Pew. Pew. Move. Move. That's a lot of things that's going to be hard for me to deal with. More evasion, though. We're going to go charge beam, because then that'll be a nice powerhouse attack at the end. Hey, I have this extra scaffolding lying around. I think it would look great right in the middle of your ship. Also, it's a great tax write-off. What do you think? An unshootable scaffold right in the middle part, the middle ship part. To the right of the middle ship part. So that would create a gap right here. I mean, on the one hand, it gives us a gap that we might be able to make much better, a lot of good use out of. On the other hand, it increases our size. Which will make it a little more difficult to avoid things, but you know what, why not? Hooray! Looks, better, I guess. No refunds. That's fair. Ooh, hello. Morning, y'all. 3 surface missiles coming right up. Total trend chaser. Missiles are very used in this sector. Bum bum. You're adding a card. I don't know if I want that card. Wave beam. Bum bum. Move. Basic shot. Move. Oh, sorry, a status effect. Engine installed. The next 1 moves will fail, decreasing by 1 every time the trigger goes away. Okay. And that's what I didn't mean to actually click that, but that's what they meant by the move will fail. Fair enough. At least get rid of that. can avoid 1 damage. Or we can set up to be able to start doing good. I'm probably going to regret doing the setup choice, but, you know. Hold on to your butts. Dun 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 dun. So we had that. We failed to move. I don't really want to move because of that. But we added that to our hand. Or to our, yeah, to everything. And we're out of stuff. Dun, dun. Well, what if I just move this way then? It feels wasteful. I mean, whatever I do, it's going to feel wasteful. If we move 2, then we can use that and negate the dumb attack. But then we're going to take damage. For 1 to 2 damage still. But if we move this way, I'm curious to see if they will shunt themselves back this way if I move entirely out of their way. Yeah, they did. Bum, bum, bum. Da, da, da. Heck yeah. Right, well that one actually being infinite. Yeah, not discarded when played. I misunderstood that part with the other card, but I now understand we could potentially just sit here and do 6 damage for 3 shots. If we upgrade to that, or if we upgrade to that, that's 6 damage with 2 shots, but it costs 2. So it's kind of the same. No, that would cost 3 though. So that's better if you have like more energy. That's the better upgrade for what we've got going on right now if I take Multi-Blast at all. Because I could take the Moose and gain a 4 dodge. This is actually not super useful to us outside of the sudden movement potentially. If we'll take Multi-Blast. Nope, we get to move here. Yo, hey. Can I get you anything? Oh, da, da, da. That's a good question, Omega Man. Kind of want to upgrade my MP Slug. Kind of want to improve my wave charges. Kind of want to improve Endless Magazine. Add the 3, or only add 1, but it doesn't go away, and it costs nothing. Da, da, da. Let's upgrade a wave charge. Alright, I'm looking at my deck. And what's coming up next on the map? Potentially no other fights. Okay. We'll take that risk. Upgrade wave charge to give us 2 beams. Get an artifact. Next gen insulation. Your ship overheats at 4 instead of 3. Nice. The grazer beam, concerning. Every time an attack misses the enemy by exactly 1 space, they still take a damage. Very useful to me. We haven't done an overheating at all yet, because again, we haven't gotten much that does overheat. We have the one card that causes overheat. So that's grazer beam. Hello again. Eenies. Cleo. Can't get you anything? This time I will repair just in case. Just in case the event ends up being a fight. We're getting a weird signal. An offering from another timeline. Another has sent aid. Take one of 3 Isaac cards. 3 Dizzy cards. Or nothing. Dizzy cards are generally shield and or shield manipulation. We could use a little more shielding. And Isaac cards are drone based and or missiles. Let's go with the Dizzy card. Attack and add some shield. Gain 1 shield, +1 every time it's played during combat. Or the shield surge. All pretty dang good. Draw 1 and gain 1. Okay. I like Momentum B because it gets a bonus of 2. That's already upgraded, that's why it's that. Understood. And shield surge is just, generally good in and of itself too. Let's go with Momentum. I don't need the help, but I'll play nice. Alrighty, and now we can upgrade or get rid of a card. We're at 20 cards. This is around what I normally consider to myself. I should maybe start trimming. We haven't actually utilized Panic for very much. Haven't been able to get any real use out of this either. Okay, that's what the B benefit was, is that it's a piercing attack. But it's so much more. The A would have been so much more useful to me personally. Or we could upgrade Lunge. Or Endless Magazine. Start getting hands full of cheap, no-cost, one-hit attacks. Or, upgrade our other wave charge. So that they are, both upgraded. That sounds good. There seem to be a near infinite supply of you guys, huh? You too? No, there's only one of me. I'm the original flavor, baby. Go 1, 2. We don't get to take advantage of things very much, but we do get to say pew pew and pew pew. Gain 1 shield, so we probably want to use Momentum. Momentum Endless Magazine, and we shift over 1 and only take 3 damage. set up and hope we don't regret. This feels like regrets are about to happen. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so we're currently facing down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Not liking that. If we jump 2 in this direction, we can then shoot that down. And it'll take 1, no, we'll be taking 4 damage. But then we could shift a little bit to the side again with our evasion. Lunge, chip shot. Not lunge, but the movement. Add more wave beams. Pew. Shift. Such good music. Oh yeah, now we're only taking 2 damage. Forgot about our gap. I'll just leave it at that. Take 2 damage. Fine. Boom. 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 And boom. Welcome in, Nin. Hydration obtained. And evil rigs, question mark, removed. That's always a fun one. Just hold on to it into our hand until it does the thing enough. What is that? Engine lock. The ship cannot move. Oh, cause engine lock. And also another piercing shot. Yes, please. Yes, please. Power diversion. Gain 1 extra energy every turn, but every non-parry card deals 1 less damage. So that'll be a shot of 2, 0, 0, 2, 0, -1, zeros. We are still built on a lot of non-parry, but we mostly aim at them wave beams as well, and 1 extra energy would be super useful. But simplicity. On pickup, remove 3 cards. That would also be rather useful at the moment. Trim things down a little bit. Such as... I don't know. Getting rid of the panic. Again, we haven't really used that at all. We'd have to trim down 2 others. Maybe one of the basic shots. God, I'm almost inclined even for the scramble. Or we can just gain a bunch of artifacts. I enjoy gaining artifacts. But the energy would also be really helpful. But a lot of cards become weaker and or useless. But a lot of cards not. It's just if we had focused even more into parry things specifically. Yeah. I mean, we just got this, and then it's going to be, you know, the... yeah, no, I can't say that one. We could remove 3 cards with Simplicity. I probably should, because what I'm at, 21 cards. I want artifacts, but we haven't gotten this one yet. That's the Simplicity. So get rid of Panic. Get rid of a basic shot. And you know what? Let's see what happens if we get rid of Scramble. Feels dangerous to be lowering our evade options, but that also costs 2. On to the final zone. Hello, you. Ah, Simplicity. Let's draw a card, or draw some cards. That's not so bad. Gain 1 shield, shift ourselves over 1. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Pew. Alright, we have 1 more, so I guess we'll add to a dodge. You're gonna apply something new to yourself. To that I say, oh, but my Endless Magazine as well. To that I say, oh, God, so many good cards. I should have taken the 4. Anyway, that's going to give you, yeah, no powering up for you. And then we will shoot you, I guess, and shift ourselves out of the way, which means you're not going to move, though. Yeah. Bum, bum. Yeah, this is fine. We'll field up, add to my draw pile. And then you can move. There you go. Ooh, you moved a lot. Bum. And to that I say, pew pew. Add 2 more wave beams. Let's see, we lunge 2, we hit in the middle. And then it will cost us, so that'll be right there. That would be 1, 2, it would take all 3 of our evasion. Whereas right now it would take all 3 evasion. But your temp shield doesn't actually matter at all to us. We'd now go 3, haha. Da 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 da, wave beam. Bum 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 ba dum. Multi-blast, get rid of that regular shield. Heat sink, dodge. And we can't get entirely away, so okay. Probably should have dodged the other direction or something. Da, da, da. Oh yeah, we haven't done Endless Magazine yet, have we? Pew. Fair enough. Pew. And I forgot already about Endless Magazine, because I'm bad with my numbers. Bum bum bum. Ba ba ba. Yeah, the problem is it's only 3 damage. Just finish it off. Just end the whole thing. It's fine. It's good. We did it. Ooh, a powered up wave beam, though. I need to remove cards from my deck, but I could add cards to my deck. Da, da, da. That costs nothing and gives us a bunch of shieldy power. We just have massive heat things going on. But we can always lower the heat even by 2, which we can't do very well. More beam. Alrighty. Well, the upper route is the only one that avoids a mini-boss, so, I mean... And 2 events. So, yeah. Hello, Tooth.
Hee-ho! Welcome to my Emporium of Wondrous Ideas, Traveler. And may I offer you one of my creations?
These all seem absolutely useless.
Perhaps they are. Perhaps they are.
Give Buckshot. Why? 3 attacks of 0 for 1. Give me Waltz. Move 2 in one direction and then move 2 in the other direction. I mean, if we had that card that made it where you did an attack every time you moved, that would be pretty dang good. Similarly, if we had more possibilities of like overpower or overdrive stuff, that'd be good there. Bruise. Lose 1 hull, heal 1 hull. Why? I imagine if we had something that we gained stuff if we lost hull, that would be good. Lightning in a bottle. It costs 3 to gain 3. There's also the possibility that all of these improve dramatically when you level them up or upgrade them. So you know what? Sure, lightning in a bottle.
Ho ho! Farewell!
Thanks, I guess. Okay, so this one just basically gets us a card. And this one is non-exhaustible, so this one becomes a true, but why? Again, outside of if we were to gain something that might improve, you know, if we had an artifact or item or cards or something, it's like, oh yeah, when you gain energy, something happens. So none of those are actually useful at all to my build. But this one draws a card, so it's just a waste of space right now, and it amuses me. Middle guy. Hello, Gemma. We're next to a sun, which means we're going to be gaining overheat, which is mildly problematic. I don't like what the phone is reading. Stop sweating the smile stuff. As I mess up all the voices, why not? Bum bum. And 2 to my draw pile, I think. Followed by... Can't do that one. So, pew pew. Or just regular 1 pew. However, we've drawn that, so the power of that increased. That's good. Avoid, avoid. Bum bum. Bum bum. Pew. Lightning in a bottle, haha! Wait, why do we have 4 energy now? Because gain 1 energy every time you spend 3 playing a card. There we go. That's the reason we picked a good one. Come in, Staffix. Yes. The continued adventures of Damien. In space! So, heck yeah. Heck yeah to the things we've gained. So, bam. No card situation going on there. This is fine. Heavy overheat, but our heat can go down. Pew pew. And bloop. Yeah, Yeah, worried over nothing. I had it under control. Oh no, comm jam. Alrighty, so. Once again, not actually useful to us at the moment. With one more, if we utilize this one, we can get away from any shot. No, that'll just put... We'll get hit by one thing if we do that. Which is better than getting hit by two things, I guess. But I want to use that. But I'd also like to use that. And we won't take the overheat damage, at least with that. There we go. Alrighty. So. Gain a shield. Shoot you. Shoot you. Shoot you. Shoot you twice. We will take a heat damage. A lot of unplayable cards being added. Ba-da-da. Dun 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 dun. Gain 2 shield. Dodge that way. Avoid, avoid. Ba, ba, ba. Let's see. Attack for 1. Lunge. Wave beam. Release all of that. And attack for 4. The first time we finally get to use this. Yeah. Yeah, it will destroy and we will gain +1 max health. Firewall, neat. Just shield up, but also heat up a little bit. Shield up a little bit, but also lose heat instead. Or shield up more. Useful. Also useful. I like my damage. How many cards are we at? We're at 20. We can go back up to 21. Why not? Ha ha ha. Bet you won't let us shuffle all your ship parts. Please don't. It'll be fun. 2 max hull gained. But then I have to relearn how to do everything. I'd laugh if I put the scaffold on the outside edge. You know what? Sure, shuffle me. I gave into the shuffler. I don't like so much that my gun is that far onto the side, but at the same time, maybe it's actually useful because then we can just keep shifting slightly to the side more. I knew you were cool. How is this better? Baby attack. Oh god, Duncan. Hey, I found this all first. Sorry, kid, the rocks are ours now. Well. Pew pew, start getting rid of your shield. Boost our shield, get out of the way. Pew pew. You're not allowed to move. Ba, da, da. Feels like a waste, but that rock's kind of in the way. Get rid of that. And gain a shelled. Dun dun dun. Add things to my draw pile. Da, 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 da. Bum, bum, bum. Do 1 damage. So we have 2 dodge, so the best I can actually do is try to get out of the way and not do a very good job of it. Whoa! That is gonna hurt. Add 2 to my draw pile. Four energy, please. Well, this is gonna hurt again. I forgot that that rock was there. I jumped in the midst of everything. Lovely. I forgot that the 7 shot was like, just everything forever. Yeah, Duncan's gonna wreck me. Because best I can do is avoid 7 of the damage. Nope, this run has been lost. Fuck you, Duncan. But more my own fault than anything. Yeah, I can't avoid enough of it. Exactly, yeah, Duncan HP down to single digits, absolutely. Blip. There it is. My first failure. I mean, Duncan is pretty cool. This is not the end. It does also hate his drill ship. Continue. I mean, we got things at least. Yeah. So we need to keep Drake in. I want to keep Riggs in so we can get the final memory for Riggs. The reason we need to keep Drake in is so that she can unlock Max. So my only real option is to shift out Perry. And then I guess we would shift back in Dizzy to get some better protective power. Or we were doing pretty okay until, we picked bad choices. So we can let's try again with this group anyway. System corruption, gain 3 hull to start with, pretty good. Or just upgrade a card. Would I enjoy upgrading one of my first cards immediately? Yes, because I would get multi-shot B. Or make one of our basic cards free. Excuse me. Or once again have a move of 2 that flips. Give me my lasers. That's new. Unzip that thing. Command failed successfully. Cat online. Sorry. I mean, hi. A proximity alert, eh? Pew. Add some dodge. Pew. And then, of course, you decide not to move, you jerk. Being attacked by Tangrams. I mean, we all knew it was going to happen eventually. Get another lunge. I can't say no to my wave beam. Well, my choice is pretty obvious. Because it's an event. And it also doesn't involve, I mean, this one, if we just get into 2 fights, we could then get into an event or a repair. We can also go event, fight, artifact, repair, fight, repair. I like that route. Emergency transmission coming in.
Help my missiles.
Ah, it's Toad again.
I'm actually a frog.
Yeah, sure, it was interesting to do last time. Don't know if we can do it very well this time, but hey.
Please don't shoot. I'm not hostile.
Da, 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 da. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Pew. Da, da, da. Pew. Can't do anything about the other one. So.
I think the metal override is in this room somewhere.
Pew, once again. Pew. And can't do anything about that one. Da, 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 da. None of this actually helps me at all. Don't have enough. Last set of missiles. Go there, go pew. Go there, go pew. And I can't do anything else. Hey, you survived.
Hey, I'm alive. I can't think you're enough, so I won't.
Really?
Okay, fine, I offer you one treat.
We get the hard drive. Let's see, what did we do last time? Oh, right, it was the random artifact. We could get a seeker missile. Wouldn't be too bad. Could do the hard drive. Get that missile malfunction if the enemy is going to be very missile-y. Or I can get a free artifact. I love my artifacts. Well, we've never gotten the seeker missiles, so why not? We're taking these away.
Okay, fine, take my missiles. Whatever.
Bum, bum, bum. I mean, I could. Nothing stopped me from blowing them up. Let's see. Stop the gun from doing anything. Launch my seeker. That's all I can do. Dun. He's gonna add a bunch of junk to my hand and also shield up. I'll just add some a bunch of evasion to myself. Bum 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 bum. Pew. Pew. Bum bum bum. Pew pew. One dodge, get rid of one of the trash. Da -ba, da da da. Filled up a little bit. Add the beam. Fire the beam. Avoid. Da 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 da. Destroyed. Quick thinking, give me cards, give me free cards, or whatnot. Another heat sink could be fun for the movement kind of possibilities. Heckin' big old blasties. I mean, we're early enough. I don't really have a build going on yet. Kind of want more cards, and I don't think we've added quick thinking yet, so that adds to our card database. Unmanned ship up ahead. Is it? And it's hailing us?
Back comes. How may I help you?
We can either randomly upgrade 2 cards, choose a card to upgrade, or get a different one. Well, let me take a look. I kind of want the B for that one. B would be okay with that one, either or. I'd prefer the A on lunge. That's already upgraded. Both are fine, but I'd prefer the B. Both are fine, but I'd probably prefer the B. They don't have a lot of situations, though. Screw it. B's. Seeker B and Basic Dodge B. Cool. Do you need any other resistant stance? No, thank you. You may shut down now.
Yes, command.
It's hard seeing an AI in that kind of state. You have a shield, friend. I don't like that. Pew. Give me my beam. That's a drone. Uh-huh. Good for you. Da-da. Anyway, if we get basic dodge 2 going, we move there and then we win. Hot foot. Alright, that's the one where we move. We gain some evasion, but we also gain some heat. Extra battery, though. Possums and possums and bodes and bodes and bodes. Yee, and bodes. Welcome in, Tareth. Hello. But yee. I would like an extra battery, please. Yes. Hull plating. Permanently gain 3 max hull and more things. Ignition coil. While heat is at bone. While we have too much heat, we also do too much damage. Tempting, but we'll just get the boring hull plating. Hello. What are salutations? I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Fight me. You realize you're in a time loop and the first thing you do with it is attack with shopkeep? This ain't my first rodeo, buddy. I mean, I imagine it's not, but this also isn't the first thing I do. Let's do it anyway. Ah, I see. Remember to apologize next loop, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not surprised. But I was curious. Shift. Haha! Yeah, that would make sense. We survived. Haha, I damaged you. Okay, bye everyone. I was curious. I never saw that option before. It was the first time. Can you hear me? No, it's text. There's no voice. Let's make a proper attempt at it now. I don't want to remove something, so I guess let's upgrade to Type B. Alright. Cryosleep migraine. Computer, tea, Bubba, cold. Ice and sweetness levels? Whoa, that worked. 50% ice, 200% sweet. Sounds great. Go make it yourself. Aww. Man, we have to hit things normally this time. Ugh. Shield up, dodge up, multi-shot. Fuck you. And boom. Nope. Pew pew. Rig is the best. Whiplash is fun. Yeah, Whiplash. Alrighty. Oh no, another you have to do a mini boss run. I guess because I like events and whatnot, and we can see me upgrade a card. Unmanned ship up ahead, it's hailing us. Cool. More bees. It's the bee run. Back to try and steal some artifacts again, are we? Sorry, it won't happen again. Can't I get you anything? Fight me. Huh. Let's upgrade a card. Give me my lasers. Or we can just try to actually eat through fields this time. We're already slightly built for it because... Yeah, fuck it, let's try to eat fields and maybe we'll get some overdrive. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, bum, bum. No. We can do this all day. Or not. I do like to prepare. Another EMP slug would be cool. The scoot. Just instantly move. Or attack and then instantly move, or instantly move in any direction. Let's scoot. Oh no, the wizard. Move. Pew. Gain some dodge. And pew. Then we're going to try to apply a stats effect to you. I mean, fair enough. 1, 2, 3. Dodge 1, 2. That should do the damage, but we can do that. The next one Riggs card does nothing. Also, we got some corrosion hit on us now, apparently. Ah, because of the toxic. I'll get rid of that. Pew. Scoot. Da -da. Oh no! Front-loaded blast. Attack for 4 damage, but you add 3 fumes, which are just, wastes of space, but that's fine. More tiny pew-pews, a feint, so move in the other direction. We don't have a lot of movement to the left. But I do like more pew-pews. But that is one big card that we can make free. But fumes waste a lot of space if you draw them, and it's unfortunate that when you do. Let's go with multi-shot. Shield memory. Your shields last between combats or jettison hatch. You may remove 2 cards at repair yards. Hell yeah. Maybe I'll actually do it. Aye. Destroy. No, thank you. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. That's one of the ones we're looking for. Power up our tiny shots. Overpower. Alright, boss time. Oh god, Jumbo. Who's this guy?
Hello, I'm here to collect the bounty again.
The what? Are you kidding me? That's a fake bounty. That's my fake bounty. I put it on these nerds the day before the time loop started so they'd be distracted while I robbed them. Excuse me?
You tricked me? Now my feelings are hurt. Prepare to die, etc.
Fuck you. Blip. Overpower. They're toast. They're toast. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that was good. I didn't really do much with ventilator. I don't know if I want the massive amount of heat. Don't know if I want the Hermes either going on. Messing my brain further. You know, we're going to skip rewards for once. I'm shocked. Perpetual motion device. When you have no cards, draw a card. Neat. Overcharger. Every fourth turn gain overdrive. Again, that'd be cool. Premeditation. At the start of combat, gain a glissade, which is move right 2. The card will be retained, and it's also flippable. I see. So just move. That sounds fun. But also a bunch more damage. We've gotten overcharged before, haven't we? So, premeditation. Eunice. Cleo. Can't get you anything? Fight me. I will. I want to upgrade some cards. Da, da, da. Upgrade overpower to overpower A. That was only one card. What about my second card? Maybe I clicked the wrong thing. I probably just was clicking too quickly on things and messed something up. Whatever. Crystalline. Ah, big crystal. Yep. A big crystal. So, pew. Pew. And pew pew. Overpower. Pew pew pew. Pew. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Okay, this is now less desirable. Huzzah! Inverter. Gain overdrive equal to the amount of shield we have, and then shield equals 0. I see, so we just turn turn whatever shield we've got into power. Problem with that being mostly that we don't have a lot of shield gain. We have exactly 1 shield gain. And then strafe again is the usual issue of it being too expensive. But we are moving a lot, so we can get that and start aiming for strafe 3. Or we can parry. Or we do an attack with damage equals the number of the total damage of enemies' cannons, i.e. however much damage it's trying to do to us. We do all of that back in one shot, but it's expensive. Then we're going to go with the strafe and hope to do the thing. So a glass cannon, 1 extra energy per turn, but our cannons become weak at the start of combat. Dirty engines gain 1 extra energy, but then as a trash to your draw pile every 2 turns. Or the thermal reactor, gain 1 extra energy, but gain 1 heat each turn. I like them all being... They're all new things we haven't tried. This one is character specific, so I kind of want to pick that one. Even though Dirty Engine is probably the least potentially harmful of them. We only have the 1 card for fixing heat, don't we? Yeah. But we can pick up more if need be, so... Bip. Hi, Books, you're new. Whoa! Nice job. Who are you? Oh, I'm Books. I've been watching you guys blow this crystal up over and over. These shards get left behind. Did you know they survive the time loops? Interesting. After you guys leave, I gather them all up. I gather up all the shiniest ones. Do you know that they taste blue? Blue, huh? Yeah. Well, I guess we better leave you to it. Bye. Well, I appreciate Books. They were adorable. Adorable and Nike-esque. Here again, really we need to take this place more seriously. Which means I can have the gun back, right? Just be careful with it. We actually we can't afford that now, can't we? Ba ba bum 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 da da. Oh, we can just use it right away if we want to. Do I want to? I feel like the answer is not quite. Da, da. See? Ooh, get my wave beams going. Options probably wouldn't hurt. Add 2 wave beams. Options. Okay. I think we're going to take the upper path. Howdy. Hi! Upgrade a card, remove 2 cards. I do want to upgrade a card. We could immediately upgrade the strafe. That seems like a good choice. Da, da, da. Ooh, fight. Hello, Stardog. Your ship is optimal. Good luck. Yeah, thanks. Brum, brum, brum. Always first on the bounty leaderboards, eh, Stardog? Scoot. Bum. Bum, bum, bum. Strafe. Glissade. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, that turn was that was a poor turn. I did foolish. I should have overpowered first. Endless magazine. Snoot! Hello, Snoot. Dun, 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 dun. I didn't really count the numbers very much, did I? It's okay. I put myself into danger's way no matter what, so no matter what was 2 damage. I'm not playing very smart. I totally rigged this trick. You know, it was my idea. This doesn't seem good. Solar Flare. Total stun. Cancel every single intent on the enemy ship. And then take 2 heat. That seems really good. Panic does give me more movement. Bolt is more movement. Bolt B, though, specifically. Probably should put... Excuse me, took Solar Flare. We're getting a weird signal. An offering from another timeline. Dizzy cards, please. Stun charge. Your next 2 attacks have stun. Cool. Or momentum A. That gain 1 shield, then gain another shield each time. And also draw 1 because it's a bonus. Pulse Bearer, uncommon. Not currently upgraded. I think let's go with Stun Charge. Thanks, I guess. Artifact Jumper Cable. At the start of combat, you gain temp shield equal to your missing hull. Neat. Or we don't have anything. We have 1 card 3 or more right now, right? Yeah. Jumper cables. Because also we haven't had that before. Event. Garbage Girl. Hey, your ship looks like a mess. Let me fix it for you real quick. I'm offering 2 types of repairs right now. Regular and extra spicy. Add the artifact Scrap Armor. A single-use repair kit. The 10th time you're hit when you have Scrap Armor, you gain 2 max heal and get healed the full. Or just heal our hull. Let's go with extra spicy. Okay, all done. Bye! Hi, Dala. Say Dahlia. Hope y'all are ready for a bruising. Not really. have no attacks in our hand. So I'm just gonna... dodge, dodge. Bum, ba-dum. Let's go that way. Oh right, that's what that effect was. We can't move. Endless magazine. Oh, strafe. Pew pew pew, I guess. I keep saying we should leave. Just leave. That's a great strategy. Yeah. Overheat problems. Maybe we're overheating anyway. Move instantly to the right and retain, no matter what it's to the right. Multi-shot, I guess, again. No, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. About to fight evil rigs. Repair, please. Back for more? What do you mean? We beat you the last time. You did? Actually, I don't remember. Me neither. Strafe. Options. Power up. Lunge. Bolt. Glissade. There we go. Attack from Hell's Heart. Damage equals my missing hull. The absorbed thing. The next time you would gain any amount of heat, instead lose one serenity. Then draw 3 cards. So just don't. Basically just get 3 cards. And then don't get heat gain. Sure, why not? Ooh, flywheel. We are drawing a fair bit of cards. We've gotten all of these things. Replaces our warp prep which uses more shield and more evade. I think I want the extra bonus energy from Flywheel. Pew. Pew pew. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Another EMP slug or a firewall. Well, we can do the firewall, and if we can get that upgraded, we can, it'll be better. It'll start to be able to remove things. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Speaking of, we could upgrade it right away. Hello. Hello. Upgrade a card. I mean, we got so many things we could upgrade, but I could use more heat removal. Now for a bunch of fights. Bum, 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 bum. I don't like the reading. Can't think of the Iki kitchen. Bum 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 bum. Let's see. Show. Overpower. Pew pew. Pew pew. Pew. Dun 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 dun. That's not quite what I meant to do. I meant to do that. I meant to use Whiplash. Bum. Let's add... Oh, that one gives us more cards. Or more options. Or we just have another gain to evade. Both are good. That helps us towards more energy as well. Yeah. No thank you, mini-boss. I fear you. Intruder detected. Okay, so it's going to move all the way to the left when I do something to try to hit it. Yeah. bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Yes, I did. Ah, Seeker. I didn't realize I had the overpower drawn up. Ooh, exothermic release would be very good to also have. Yeah, more of that heat reduction. Bum bum bada bada bum badum 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 badum. Bum bum badum. Speaking of. I forget that I have the bonus thing there for from jumper cables. Yeah. Overpower. Cool. I mean, at this point, yeah, Multi-Blast B is actually pretty useful to this deck. Flippable Scoot would also be useful, but that would require us to get it. Artifact, Stun Calibration. After your first attack each turn, gain 1 stun charge. Neat. Jet Thrusters gain 2 evade on the first turn. Also neat. I don't think we've had this one before either, so I guess we'll go with that. Hello, Duncan. We don't need to actually avoid the shot this time at the moment. I just wish we had more than one attack on me. I guess we'll use the firewall. Oh, didn't need to use that one, but okay. Come in, Luce. Setting yourself on fire to set things to be on fire? Yes. Sort of, kinda. Technically. Let's get strafe equipped. Is that actually the better option at the moment? Yes. Goodbye, Duncan. Ooh, escalate. Aggressive armoring. This part takes less damage from all attacks, then we move, and then, then we do it again. I see, I think what that means, given it's aggressive armoring, we do 3 damage, but then that part is armored, then we move, and then we do it again. That's actually not bad for free. Unless the armor doesn't go away. Whiplash builds a little better to our strafe things, especially since it's the flippable version. Of course, Escalade also is just another increase of overdrive. Let's escalate. Aquatic life form. We have not fought you before. Let's drive some circles around them. Yeah. Some basic dodge. Firewall. Dun, dun. Bum, ba, da, ba, ba, da, ba, da, bum. Should have overpowered first, but that's okay. Escalate, overpower. Do 8 damage. And then move ourselves out of attack range. Multi-shot. Another strafe. That would actually be super good to add. Expensive, but yeah. Alrighty, and we can fix our hull, but we are 1 turn away from that healing to full, so I don't think we really need to. So I'm more inclined to upgrade something. We have so many cards. We could upgrade our Whiplash. That would be useful. Upgrade that multi-shot to be another super multi-shot, or that one. Firewall's already upgraded. Upgrading the Scoot would probably be pretty useful too. Or make Escalate free. Dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. I think that is actually what I would like to do, is let's make Endless Magazine able to be used multiple times. I'm sure I'll regret it. You are way too eager to get aboard the Cobalt. Don't you feel it calling out to you? No, maybe a little, yeah. Alrighty. Pop on over. Shoot it 3 times. Shoot it another time, and then allow ourselves to get out of the way. Of the big hit, I mean. We can get ourselves out of the way of... I mean, we didn't need to go that far, I guess, but whatever. There's the full heal. Move over. Big shot. Endless magazine. Bam, bam, bam. Turn on stun charge. Pew. Basic dodge options. Get rid of the trash. Don't need to take all that damage. Just most of it, apparently. There we go. We can turn on a strafe. Yeah, it doesn't do damage, but let's turn on the big strafe. And shield up. Get ourselves some evade. Chip shot. Serenity. Options. Further strafing power, yes. Yes. Out of strength. Escalate. Chip shot. EMP slug. Draw shot. Really wish I didn't draw that, but okay. Escalate. There we go. You are growing stronger. Who shall it be this time? More rigs. Look, my memory is still hazy. But I'm pretty sure this whole thing is like at least 10% my fault.
That is a low estimate.
Any chance you could, like, use your time magic to change it so it's not my fault?
I don't have time magic.
Worth a shot.
We have gained all 3 of Riggs's memories.
T plus 39 seconds. Hello? Anyone? Drake? Anyone on this frequency? Perry? Anyone?
No.
What are you?
You are not supposed to be here.
No kidding. What's going on? What did I do?
You shattered the crystal. And you yourself have been shattered.
What are you talking about?
Listen carefully.
That's not my strong suit, but I'll do my best.
You have a piece of me.
Huh? This chunk of crystal?
It is your only tether to this reality. Do not lose it.
Okay. Anything else? Hello? Oh, poor Riggs.
But we have unlocked Max, a hacker. His cards enhance and exhaust other cards and gamble with hand position. Ooh, neat.
He also seems to be some sort of android llama, if that is not instead a scar. Could be capybara. I think he's a llama, but could be capybara. Hey, but either way, we have all 3 Riggs memories now. Which means... I mean, I don't want her, but we can take Riggs out of the party now, you know, to shift around with other styles. Boop. We have found 28 artifacts, 67 cards, unlocked 3 memories, and 14 of 27 map events found. New character deck unlocked, Max. Gotta run a game on hard to get that. I mean, eventually. Get 40 different artifacts, that's why we have to keep getting different artifacts, aside from just getting them. Win a run without any of the starter people. Something we could attempt an Isaac, Max, Drake run. That'll feel weird. And then we just have to win 10 times to get to that one, so that'll eventually happen. Feels weird, but sure, why not? This super awkward, super duper awkward thing this is gonna be. But let's begin a time loop. System time crafted. Please choose the boot option. Replace our warp boost, i.e. our starting shield and evade, with a random boss artifact. Possibly not random, but sure, why not? Okay, it is random. Salvage arm, gain 1 energy every time you destroy a mid-row object. I should. I mean, if we're starting with salvage arm, then we could potentially try a rock build. Destroy our own rocks to gain energy. Okay, gang, rise and shine. Computer, snooze. Hey, I'm not an alarm clock. Does anyone have the admin password to the ship computer? My name is Kat. You should remember you created me. Yeah. Also, where am I? Time loop. And why do I have fingerless gloves? Oh, that's right. I'm a cool hacker guy. Good enough reason for me. Reroll. Reverse hand. Reverse the order of cards in your hand. And then gain temp shield. I imagine that's going to have something more to do with the rest of his cards. So we're about to get hit. Let's shift that. Plop out an attack drone.
And might as well gain some shift. Play the leftmost card for free, then exhaust it. Ah. So that would be what it means to that kind of thing. We could potentially get a really expensive card here, but then it has to be exhausted. I don't want to exhaust our basic dodge right now. We don't have any heat. Can you shift over there, please? Thank you. Gave ourselves some dodge and shoot it a couple times. Da, 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 na, 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 na. Shoot 2 times or shoot 3 times. Either way we can do that. That'll give us the heat, but we're not. Yeah, shoot 3 times, get 3 damage. And shift that, shift ourselves away. Play the leftmost card and exhaust it. Our basic block. Nah. Plop another drone out. Dodge and block. Da, na, 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 na. We will shift. Right, shift those, not me. I clicked the wrong one, technically. Plop a 3rd drone. Parallel shift, dodge. Blip. Play our leftmost card for free. Yeah, I would assume that's the MP slug at that point. Bum, bum, bum. Let's get rid of our heat. Make it where all 3 of those can attack. They're in my way, but that's fine. Plop. Dodge. Shield. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Dodge. Destroy him, and then play our leftmost card for free. Ha 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 ha. Ah, there's our boulder. Reroute. Okay, so security system. We retain the card, and we just get some shielding. Kind of expensive, but it's 3 shieldings. That's good. Reroute. Attack and autopilot. Immediately after you play the leftmost or rightmost card in your hand, move left or right 1. Ah, interesting. Or we get we launch a rock to break. Do, do, do. A shielded rock. There's gonna be 2 damage. Recycle. Card goes to the top of your draw pile instead of the discard pile when played, so we just have that perpetually, more or less. Or it becomes a 2/2. I don't fully actually understand, a boulder, a boulder build in actuality. Yeah, unless we pick up the, what do you call it, corrosive missiles again. So I guess to reroute, I just have to really make sure I remember that autopilot exists. Once again, a mandatory mid-boss. But we can then take the down route, like that. So I guess that's fine. Is anyone else getting a really bad headache? No, it's from the high-pitched static. What is that?
Ah, you all again.
Hello.
Which one of you shall I teach this time?
Let's get a Drake card. Yeah, let's get our exothermic release again. Ah, get out of my head!
Worry not. It is not my place to share your secrets.
Shut up.
Energy reading, you're back to normal. Bip. Meowdy. Not in front of everyone, please.
Can I get you anything? We can fight. Upgrade. What did you upgrade to that too? Right, it removes the automatically move 1 and gain more bonus dodge. Or we power up our drone. Ba-da-da. Randomize the order of the hand instead of reversing it, and also gain 2 real field. That actually sounds real good. Make it free or choose a card in your hand and play it for free, and you don't exhaust it. Oh my. That's a lot of good potentiality there. Because then we can just start getting like really expensive cards. Let's do it. Hey, give me your money or gold.
Is this your first stick up?
Yes. I guess give ourselves some dodge. Pew. Pew. Hey, good one. Bum, 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 bum. Boom. On draw, immediately attack for 1 damage. Interesting. Bum, bum, bum. Should we do that? We pick that. Therefore, we get a 3-shot in. It's so hot. Maybe I like it warm in here. Get you shifted over. I should have shot first. Oh well. Bum, bum, bum. Plop out another drone. Basic dodge. Reroll. Why did I take as much damage as I just did? Bonus energy, I guess. Bum, bum, bum. Ba, 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 bam, bam. Oh, probably because I need to pay attention to that. Whenever the ship is hit, it immediately shoots for 2 damage. That's why I got hit so badly. Go blip, blip, blip. Avoid. Da, 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 da. There we go. Shield Drone would be super useful. Solar Flare would probably be pretty useful. Hot Foot, potentially useful. Especially if we remove the heat. But I like my Shield Drones as well. So with Shield Drone, Adaptive Plating. Gain +1 max and +1 heal, and heal 1 every time you defeat a boss or elite. Heal 1 after combat, or when you pay a bunch of stuff. We haven't had this one before, so I guess we'll pick that one. Right, if I want that event, we're going to have to fight another boss. I don't want that. I want it to go this way. Plop out a drone, get out of the way. Minefield. You're fighting on a minefield. Watch out. Destroy, and that will damage the destroyer for 2. Noted. Alright, you're gonna start dodging weirdly. Bum, 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 bum. Bum 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 ba da da bum 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Worm. Gain 2 temp shield. Add a temp worm to your discard pile. I see, so we just start potentially being able to gain a bunch of temporary stuff. Thermal battery, gain 1 heat, but also 1 energy. I like that. Gain 1 shield, and then add a temp worm to your discard pile. Temp worm B. So yeah, it's all be the same thing. But that adds to your hand instead. Nice. So very protective with the worm. But this is energy. And it's also a rare card. We're going to go with that one. Energy refund again, or pressure fuse. When your hull is under half, all of Drake's cards deal +1 damage. I mean, sure. It doesn't count as leftmost or rightmost. That's fair enough. Bum, bum, mm-hmm. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Da, 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 da. Math Max. Draw 10 cards, then you draw 2 less cards next turn. Jeez. I don't have the energy for that, but the Explosive Slug. Piercing, but heat bonus gains. I need to get more heat removal. Make it free and also 1 less card, but it exhausts or 1 less card only. Get them boulders in the way. I kind of want to take the rock. It's probably a fool's choice.
Tremble, mortals, again it is I, Wizbo!
I'm a bit of a wizard myself, but with computers.
No, that's different. My way is cooler.
And Solar Wind gonna be shifting things. Go reroute. Allow us to dodge. We don't need to up our energy at all, really, so bloop. Give me a free EMP slug, but I should have moved first if I was going to do that. So, Pew, shield drone. Bring Drake back. Plop out an attack drone. Give them some shifty power. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Combustion engine. Move the one where it's moved based on the amount of heat you got. Play the leftmost card for free. Opens another admin deploy. Another EMP slug. I mean, I guess. Add heat. Remove heat. I guess another slug? I don't know. Hi. I would like... I mean, I don't really want to repair because we're going to weaken ourselves doing so, but also, yes, please. Because I'm a coward. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. The boulder. Ho ho! Harvested acid for energy, or whatever.
We have heated up.
Bum, bum, bum. There we go.
What is that?
Boost. Overclock boost. Add 2 to the next status you gain. Interesting. And then or draw a card, or it costs 1 less.
Jupiter drone.
Ah, right, the one where it's like every time I attack, it copies the attack. That would be good. A thermal battery would also be good. Jupiter drone. Flow stack. Draw 1 less card per turn, but the first 3 times you play a card each turn, draw a card. So get 4 cards a turn, but also draw extras. I mean, I like the extra energy up there. But we haven't gotten a flow state before. Hey guys, you're killing it out there. And by it, I mean the big crystal monster. Always nice to meet the fans. I've been writing down crystal facts. Like, for example, did you know that if you step on one of them barefoot, it really hurts? Wow, that's crazy.
I never would have guessed. What a shock.
Sapphire cluster. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. So if I play that one, that'll shift me the other direction from what I want. Bum, bum, bum. That's even worse though, because it'll shove me into the way of fire. So, okay, and the shot does happen after the shot. Good to know. You gotta refill a water cup to obtain that hydration. Hydration obtained. Let's see, so if I play a thermal battery, it's not going to help us. Because then we can dodge, but we'll keep going that way instead. So, I think we will. We can do 1 damage, or we can launch a drone. Drone. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Pew. Shift. Jupiter drone.
You're kidding me out.
Dun, 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 dun. So if I do the EMP slug, he will do it too, which then, yep, does that. Excellent. Destroyed. Delicious. If fired on, branch prediction, auto dodge. With fired on, move completely out of the way to the right. Or shuffle shot, shuffle your hand around and then shoot someone. Or the hot foot. So we can change it where we actually go left instead, or we go do it twice. More damage, please. Okay, if we go up here, we can get that. Oh, it's a mini boss. But I get more fun things this way. Alright.
Detecting a minefield up ahead. Oh wow, with a lot of exploded ships inside. Let's stop and look for cool stuff. We'll probably barely explode at all.
So we can either lose 3 or get a choice of artifact. Or we can lose 1 to gain an artifact without choosing. Let's just lose 1. Energy refund. Of course it's that one.
Nice, let's get out of here.
I should have done the 3 because then we can just repair our hull after that. There's nothing between us and there, so that's dangerous. But let's upgrade a card. Jupiter drone can be free or give it a shield. Bum bum bum. Bum ba dum. Bum ba dum. Bum ba dum bum ba dum. Bum ba dum. Bum 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 bum. Let's make that stronger. To a fight. Oh, good, Stardog. Bum bum. Let's see. Launch Jupiter drone. EMP slug. It's not what I was hoping for. Oh well. Hoping for the thermal battery is what I was hoping for. Gain dodge ability. Gain shelled. Gain an energy. I am indeed enjoying this, yes. It is a good time, and my brain can actually kind of sort of work with it. Which is not always the case, which is actually rarely the case for a deck builder. Oh. Or at the very least, like when you play something like Slay the Spire, for example, my general desire of playing a deck builder, even though I know it's the incorrect choice, is to give myself options and build up things. But it feels like more often than not with something like Slay the Spire, if you're not trimming down your deck to the optimal strategy of whatever you've got the things for, you're doing it wrong. But this one has enough options and tacticality that it's like, as long as I don't go hog wild with the cards, I don't have to trim it down to like, oh, here's your singular setup. Like it feels sometimes with other deck builders. Which, I mean, I realize that's the essence of a deck builder, like, since even the very beginning, is that you reach a point where it's like you trim out all the fat and then you just have the solid combos and that's how you win the game, but I've always been bad at it. So, if we pick that one... Look at me, Deca. So we're going to take a whole damage if we don't do that, but we're also going to shift in the wrong direction if we do that. Someone else has suggested a capybara before as well, and I still don't think that's actually the answer because it feels more like a llama to me, but maybe. And that's true, sometimes a deck can use some flavor, but like with Slay of the Spire, again, like when you're doing your first, like when you're going for your first victory in that game, not necessarily the case, but later on it gets, you know, like when you're trying to get, you know, the more advanced stuff going on, it's like, no, you got to know how to actually play a deck builder, and you got to trim. But I prefer to have some flavor, or again to have options. Even if everything I do is suboptimal, frankly. Anyway, let's put... Okay, so if we move, we won't take that damage, but we'll take 4 damage. If we put on the shield instead, and then also shift in this direction, we'll take 1 guaranteed damage, and the 2 damage for that. And then we'll just have a shield that we're holding on to. That was probably the better choice in the end. Bum, bum. I don't want to destroy my Jupiter guy. Plop that out. And I can't do anything else. That's fine. And there goes Jupiter. That makes sense, actually. Peel. Shift. Right. Basic dodge. Shift. See, I don't have more. Boulder. There we go. That's not. We're gonna take what, 4 damage? 3 damage. Okay, it's not 4, but that's still painful. Ow. Bum, bum. But wrong card. Wrong card again. There, jeez. Just wanted to blow him up. Ooh, Bay Overload. Gain 3 energy, but then the missiles will malfunction and aim towards me for 2 turns. I do like that gain 3 energy. Gain 2 energy, but only for 1 turn. Okay, or also draw a card. Another shuffle shot, another exothermic release would actually probably be the best option. That's a rare. We haven't got... Sure, why not? I'm not expecting to win this run. Hey, Tooth.
Welcome to my Emporium of Wondrous Ideas, traveler. May I offer you one of my creations?
Seems all absolutely useless. Or perhaps they are, perhaps they are. I mean, these will be all ones because we're below hull. Or below half hull. I don't know, all that movement won't really help us. Man, I would have loved that card when we had the strafe going on. Hurt and heal, not really doing anything for us with what we've got at the moment. Our best bot option is going to be lightning in a bottle because we do have the energy refund. Therefore, we actually get 4 back. There we go.
Thanks, I guess.
Artifact jumper cables. Ooh, the temp shield at the start is nice. First attack each turn pierces. Also really nice. Have we gotten the piercer before? We've had jumper cable before. I feel like we've had both before, but maybe we haven't, so I guess we'll go with piercer, even though this would be much more useful to us. I don't care. We'll pick jumper cables. And with that, I bet we can beat a mini-boss. It is because we have actually 100% obtained all of Riggs's memories. We've had the 3 victories, and one of the ship unlocks is to do a party without any of the 3 original people. Otherwise, Riggs would be here. Because Riggs is the best. Sure. Oh, god damn you.
Hi, how's the loop going?
Fine, you?
Great, I installed a hot tub on the bridge of my ship. But I keep raising the temperature and it doesn't feel like it's getting any warmer.
I get a lot of use out of Riggs myself. I very much enjoy the dancey dance of her. Although I am finding the person I'm missing the most now for my general typical play style of things and what happened in the run when we had Drake and Perry. I'm very much missing Perry. Just that strong, powerful, hey, I have 1,000 piercing attacks. Or even more so, hey, I got a little bit of overpower and these cards play 3 attacks at once. In fairness, you and I probably have very different play styles. Yours are probably much more competent. Because like... I honestly find shields have not been as useful to me personally. I like moving into the areas that give me the least damage taken, and if I have a shield... then I'll, like just enough shields to avoid. But yeah. But like, for example, Mr. Drones and Missiles here. Of all of the characters we played so far, I care the least about him, even though I feel bad because he's Isaac. But the indirectness of the drones, I'm like, I don't care as much for that myself. Max's weird stuff. Yeah, see, just different game or different play styles. Oh yeah, absolutely. Max intrigues me, but I feel like I'm going to be terrible with him in perpetuity. But also, my brain dumb, so I like the... Part of the reason why I like, with Perry, especially the Perry Riggs combo of having the mobility there as well as damage is, it's direct. My brain is too dumb for the most part for like Isaac's. Like so often with Isaac, I'm sitting here like, launch a drone. Fuck. Now it's in the way of my other stuff. I don't have the mobility to get out of the way. Well, fuck. Okay. Whereas, I like just being able to straightforward be like, look at the thing here, attack. Do the things for myself. But yeah, Max is... yeah. It's interesting, but weird. And Drake's just like a weird parry. Parry also has extra movement too, and I like that with parry. Parry's probably parry and rigs. I like that. I like the movement, be it evade or direct immediate movement, and I like the damage. Also, I don't like that Sagan's right now is naked. So misses again?
Or yes, please.
Yeah, let's waste my time.
I'm trying to turn it off. Hold on.
That's the only one that's worth anything right now. I should blow him up. Let's get rid of that. Play that for free. And I guess get rid of my heat. You didn't move yourself. Ah, man. Well, once again, get rid of that. Well, I don't have any means of moving myself. So, launch. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, bye, Saggins.
Hey, I'm alive. Well, I can't thank you enough, so I won't.
Seriously?
Okay, fine. I'll give you a thing.
I haven't gotten that card yet. I don't want to. So I'm gonna get an artifact. A Grazer Beam again. That's not as good as it was before, but sure.
Oh, that's fine. That wasn't using it anyway.
And here's where we... Oh, good. The guy. I was gonna say squid, but that's not a squid. Basic dodge, turn on. Shuffle shot. Bum bum. I should probably save that for when I actually have some energy. Shield. Bum bum bum. Okay, that was our third card played, I think. So yeah. Bum 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 bum. I say unto you, no. And then avoid and plop out a rock. That's just armored. So blip, shield drone. Reroll. My Jupiter drone. Pew. Abyssal vision. Pew. Pure. Oh, we're out. It's 1 less damage, right? Yeah, so you'll still take 3. Da 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 da. Hey, overload, because I would like more cards, please. Well, that'll help a little bit, maybe. Lightning in a bottle to move slightly to the side. So we can drop that. Although my drone, no, it's destroyed now. That's fine. Bum 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 bum. Shift everything. Bum bum. Yeah, I'm good. You seem to be facing the wrong direction. Did I use a thing that would make him flip? I don't remember. Oh. Bloop. Bloop. We're gonna be 1 damage away from death. Cool. Be cool if I could get that on him. Get that to hit him. But no, we're done. No, we aren't. I survived somehow. It was all but 1 hull, but also attack power. Rock Factory. Fucking just start launching asteroids all the time. Ooh. Look at that beauty. Piercing 2 with stun. Piercing 2 with stun. Heat. I want to build a rock factory. Gain 1 serenity every 3rd turn. If you end your turn with more than 0 energy, gain a shield. Gain 1 extra energy is on the first turn. We've had everything but the heat distiller, so heat distiller it is. Hi, I'd like to repair, please. Thank you. Here we go. Oh, no banter this time. I was curious if it was going to keep being evil Riggs, or goth Riggs, if Riggs wasn't in the party, and the answer is yes. Rogs. Oh, time to make rocks every turn. Bum 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 ba da da bum. Bum. Bum bum bum. Oh, I didn't draw anything else. That's fine. Pew. Rock. Bum, bum. Shift. Jupiter drone. Pew. Right. I'm doing so well. Da, 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 da. I love this song so much. Oh. It's so fucking good. It'll do 2 damage if I let it sit there. And then I'll gain damage this turn 2. Fine. Destroy me. Hell yeah, bonus energy. Free 3 energy. Attack drone. Paradigm shift. Shield drone. Basic dodge. No. Oh god, look at them all. There we go. Get some temp shield going. Some regular shield going. Destroy you. Bootery. Pew, pew, pew. Taking 4 damage. Rock. No damage. Pew. Rock again. I'd like to do that one, but then we'll take whole damage. Da, 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 da. So let's instead go bip bip. Da, da. Reroll. Shield. Shift all that shit. Shift it again. How dare you exist? Thermal battery. It's gonna hurt. No matter what, we're gonna get hit by a missile. Another rock. Plop out a attack drone. Shield drone. Rock. I have no idea how I actually survived that fight. Hell yeah. yeah. Ooh, another Jupiter. I mean, at this point, it feels like that's a card I should pick. Ooh, and then we can heal our hull. From Hell's Heart. We've had Genesis. Transdimensional Cockpit. Sorry, Tridimensional Cockpit. Permanently replace your cockpit with empty scaffolding, but you lose half your max hull on pickup. Oof. Very good if I were in a harder difficulty, like potentially actually worth the trade if I were in a harder difficulty, where my cockpit takes more damage. Or gain too much heat for extra energy, though. Or we just gain some random shit. Random shit's fun. That's the only one we haven't had before. We're also heading to the third area, which means I don't want to make choices just for the sake of getting things. We still only have 2 cards that drain heat, don't we? Yeah. And that one disappears. Oh yeah, always get things. I mean, that's pretty much where I'm leaning towards, because we don't have the ability to very well mitigate the thermoreactor. I don't want to lose half my hull. So we're going to get stuff. Every 5th time you get the evade, or start with 2 more evade. Crosslink. Drone Piercer. Drones that attack the enemy pierce. Hell yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that one. And we haven't had it before. Your ship overheats at 4 instead of 3. Or gain 1 temp shield every time an asteroid is destroyed. Doesn't say every time I destroy an asteroid, just an asteroid is destroyed. Hell yeah. Look. Not only have I watched your Shannon runs, I have also played over 1,000 hours of Binding of Isaac. I always pick everything up, even if I know it's going to be bad for me, just because it might make for an interesting run. Oh. And I don't even remember much of it anymore. Well, Rock Factory, of course. Basic Pew Pew. Attack drawn. I mean, I can't move, so trying to put up another drawn won't help me. Bum 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 ba da ba da ba da boom ba ba da ba da ba ba dum ba da da da. No. Bum ba da 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 da. Rock. Pew. Pew. Shield. Bam! 2 temporary shield and 2 energy from destroying 2 rocks. Bum. Okay, attack of 5. Let's just start getting rid of these. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-da-da. This is actually a very bad position for me to be in at the moment. Where? No, thank you. Avoid. Rock. Move the rock. Move myself. Pew. No reason to gain that 1 energy at the moment, so... Rock. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Shift the rock. Rock. New rock. Pew. Energy. Pew. Pew. Bum, 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 bum. Jupiter drone. Sorry, let me... Oh, it's too late already, I guess. Oh, we can play that for free, though. Yeah, play that for free. Lightning in a bottle to gain 4 energy. You turned around, right? I forgot we had that going on. Seal drone. Ooh, dice roll. Discard 2 cards to get 1 attack and 1 temp shield. But do you have to be able to discard? Oh yeah, I guess eventually you would discard the dice roll. Another EMP slug. Again, that weird shift in a direction based on the number of whatever you've got. That'll be like our 3rd EMP slug. It would be. Alrighty, so. I kind of want to go the upper path. Because then if we need to, we can... If we end up needing to, which we probably will with 2 fights in the way, we can then repair, get ourselves an artifact. No, why is there a mini-boss mandatory? Why are you mean to me? Anyway, event. Oh God, Brimford.
Hello there. Would you care to engage in some debate? Talk about the issues. I've got nothing but time on my hands, so we'll do one of these things.
So turn an upgrade B card into an upgrade A card. Do I have any upgrade Bs? Excuse me. We have 1, and I'd prefer it to stay. We have 2, I'd prefer it to stay. We have no upgrade A's at all. So that's why I can only choose to change an upgrade B to an A, so no thank you. I'm not going to debate you again, Mr. Brimford. Upper path? Lyra, I don't... Okay. Bum bum ba da ba da ba da bum 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 ba dum ba ba da ba da ba da bum ba da bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-bum. I just don't launch anything else for... I forgot we're gonna move, damn it. Still, it hit. That was the important part. Actually, we can still launch rocks, and it won't matter. Give me some energy. And temp shield. Up to 5 energy right there. Bum bum ba dum ba da ba. Shift. Pew. Pew again. That's a rock. Another rock. Shield drone. EMP. basic shot. Bum bum bum. There we go. Ooh, a space mine. Which is cool except for the fact that, it's concerning. More shield drones, though. Anyway, it's concerning because... Ooh, super space mine. It's concerning because, my rock build, I tend to auto-launch, and I can easily destroy, cause me damage. More shield drones, though. That might be good and fun. Crab! Grab time! No missile for you. Attack drone would be super helpful. Da, 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 na, 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 na. Bum, ba, da, ba, da, bum. Bum, bam, bum. I don't really want to parallel shift yet. I can't hit him. So none of this is actually useful to me at the moment. I'd like to remove my heat a little bit, but not really useful either there. So I guess we're just kind of done for now. Oh good, it's a seeker. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Da, 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 da. I'll get another one. I just got that. Yeah, no. Screw you. Ba da ba da bum. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. We can launch 2 of those again. We're not about to get hit by anything ourselves yet, so don't need any temp shield, so whatever. Bum bum bum. Bum, bum, bum. Just, slowly chipping away through his shield because I can't get underneath it really at the moment. Play the Genesis canister for free. Jupiter drone. All right. You fool. Returning an exhausted card to my hand with Cloud Save. Ooh, 2 of them. Or make it free. What do I have that exhaust? Jupiter drone? That would be good. And that one also be good to... Not as good. Rock Factory? Double Rock Factory? That would actually be really good for energy. No, it wouldn't. We would get the energy, then we'd kick out another rock. Which would then basically mean that we'd get a rock and energy. And we can also get lightning in a bottle back. Very tempting. Security system. Gain the things right there. Or Hotfoot. Gain those things and also lose some heat, which we could use more heat reduction. But I like Cloud Save. Safety or be a fool. Well, we get an event. Oh, we get 2 events that way. Let's... Again, I'd like to win. So... Patch ourselves up. Head towards the event. Safety lock. Choose a card with exhaust in your deck. It no longer exhausts. Amazing. Gain 1 boost at the start of your first turn of combat. So you add +1. You add 1 to the next status you gain. Which if the next status I gain is heat. That's not good. I think we're better off with that one. And to stop losing either exothermic release or Jupiter drone. I feel like this one's probably better because that gives us the heat reduction and also 3 piercing. Yeah. We're getting a weird signal.
It is me again with the timeline offer.
I would like a parry card, please. Weaken hull. This part takes double attack damage from attacks. That sounds amazing. Power play. That's also I had that before. It's a very good card. That's a rare though. Yeah, sure. I don't need the help, but I'll play nice. Okay, let's regret. There's a weak repeating signal coming from inside this asteroid.
This is not a place of honor. No highly esteemed deed is commemorated here. This message is a warning about danger.
Wow, a warning left by a dead civilization. They feared their own creation enough to seal it away here for eons. A haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the hubris of the living. Let's get digging. No. Walled. You are walled in. A shelled impassable wall. Mid-row objects shifted into the wall or destroyed. Okay. So basically I can only move a little bit. Shield up. Pew. Oh good, I shouldn't have hit it. Shield. Is it mean to call it drone stinky? Thermal battery for another pew. And we're about to take 4 damage. We're actually gonna keep getting stronger, isn't it? Pew.
I have the ability to move now.
Shift a little bit out of danger, maybe. And get our rock factory set up. It does move, okay. And those things apparently do damage. Noted. Not super happy about any of this at the moment, honestly. No, it's because of my rock, because I'm an idiot. EMP slug. Laser release. More shielding. Bum, bum, bum. Right. I don't know why I chose to move back into the damage, but sure. Okay, that wasn't actually that bad. Play the leftmost card for free, then exhaust it. Flashpoint. Do damage equal to the number of heat that you've got, and then immediately end your turn. Or don't immediately end your turn. Or add 2 heat, and then do it. Solar Flare level 1, you get 1 heat, but then you stun everything they do. Or you're gonna play the leftmost card for free, literally for free, and then exhaust it. Well, we haven't had a Solar Flare. Yeah, sure, let's stun them entirely. Armored Bay. On pickup, your Missile Bay gains armor. Cool. Fracture Detection. 1 random enemy part is made brittle at the start of the fight. This part is not marked as brittle until damaged. Okay. And Sharp Edges. Every time your discard pile is shuffled back into your draw pile, your enemy loses 1 hull. It would be so much better if my deck weren't 27 cards. Armored Bay or Fracture Detection would be the better options. What do we have left? Not my deck. All we have left is the boss, though, and we don't move very much during that boss because it's dangerous. So I think we're gonna go with Armored Bay. Do Do we have a card I want to specifically get rid of? Not really. Do we have a card I want to upgrade? Probably a lot. Da, 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 like my Jupiter drone. One of these EMP slugs. Heal my hull when we do the missing hull attack. Return 2 exhaust cards or a free return. Light in the bottle doesn't exhaust. That's actually super useful, right? Yeah. More powerful shuffle shot. More powerful reroute. More powerful reroll. Better battery in some capacity. A lot of things worthwhile to upgrade. More small boulders when we store a small boulder with a shield. A free rock factory or more rocks after the rock factory. Another double shield drone. Powered up attack drone. That would probably be one of the more useful ones because then it's at least a 2-shot. Yeah. Alright. Back in again.
Yep, I survived 3 milliseconds last time. New record.
What if you did get full control?
I'm afraid of that.
Bum bum ba bum. Lightning in a bottle immediately. Thermal battery at least. Excuse me. Reroll. Set up the attack drone. We're about to take a 3 damage. I don't like that. I can't really do much about that at the moment. Pew. Not in a dangerous enough position for solar flare. Basic block. Can't do the EMP surge if the point. The only thing we can do is Jupiter drone, but that would just destroy Jupiter drone. Therefore, no. I'll just take 1 damage. Be in pain. Basic dodge. Bip. Weaken the hull right here. We can't because buttons. Hi, big rocket. We don't have any heat, so okay, 5 damage. Pain. Alright, rock factory going. That's just another 4 damage I'm taking. Can't solar flare, but we can plop out another shield drone. Lightning in a bottle. Alright, EMP. Parallel shift. Get the rock there. Jupiter drone launch. Bay overload. Cloud save. Weaken hull. Cost 3, damn it. I'm an idiot. Wasteful. Wasted so many things there. That's not good. I could have saved my Jupiter drone as well by shifting it over and just eating the shield. I'm a fool. Put up some temporary. Just fucking trash. Get some dodge. Can't. More shield doesn't do me any good. Yeah. Get some shield going. It's just goddamn trash. Wasteful! And we also can't do that, so extra wasteful. Bum, 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 bum. Yay. Bum, bum, bum. But I can't actually do anything from here because the rock's in the way. But I gain things when I shoot the rock. Nope, I guess I'm done with this turn. Okay, we win. Whoa!
Are you all growing stronger? Who shall it be this time?
I guess either Max or Isaac, because those are the ones that it's like, well, then I don't have to use them. Let's go with Max. It is indeed a pretty good streak. I just want to let you know I have this whole loop thing figured out. And tuck him in, Yoki. Not belatedly. Nope, belatedly. Because you were indeed here earlier. And I may have forgotten to say hello, and I'm sorry if I did.
You do not.
How do you know?
I can see every neuron in your brain at once.
Oh. Well, the important thing is we got some memory. T-minus 83 days. Hey, Isaac, come over to my terminal. I'm kind of busy right now. What's up? Check it out. Add an AI to the ship computer. Cobalt, active terminal V906. Awaiting command. Full system report. Invalid file name or command. Oh. So you're piping the main command terminal through a hologram of a cat? That's a reductive way of saying it, but yes. I wouldn't really call that an AI. It's really cute, though. I mean, true. It is. That's true. Yay! Victory for me. Found 38 artifacts. 2 more and we unlock a ship. 81 cards. 17 map events. Only 10 more map events to find. And we unlocked the Gemini, which we obtained because of the thing. By not having Perry, Riggs, or Dizzy in there. A powerful ship with dual cannons and missile bays, which cycle after every card played. Ah, so the Gemini flip-flops which cannon's doing what. Interesting. Gotta win on run on hard. See, we're only 2 away from that one. Gemini Core. After you play a card, toggle both your active cannon and missile bay, i.e., again, just keep flip-flopping between the two. And it does come with work prep, excuse me. That's not what I wanted, even though that's what it said. I was hoping... Nope, right, nope. Codex. Progress. Yay. Run history. Okay, no. It wasn't 4 of 5, it's 4 of 6. So I've got 2/3. I got 2/3 of my wins so far. 2/3 of my runs are wins. Which, yeah, I mean, that ain't heckin' bad. How many artifacts we haven't gotten? With exception to the fact that we've obtained all but 2 of Isaac's. Max has 7, that's not fair, and Perry only has 5. Riggs only has 5? Rude. I'm just verifying by scrolling. Good. It does not seem to be including upgrades as separate cards you have to get. That just means there's just that many cards we haven't seen. including what I'm assuming is another handful, a fair handful of things we haven't been able to get yet. And more, gotta get all the rest of the ephemerals as well. Oh, we already looked at the artifact, logbook. Ah, okay, so the runs they haven't been on, I guess. Or are these just the combos they haven't done? These are the combos they haven't done. So we have 2 runs with Dizzy. Okay, I'm seeing now what it's showing. I believe the little caps are the indications of runs you've won. But like this is like grouping together that you've won, their cards that you've gained in your codex thing, and yeah, the combos. And then you got the number of runs, number of wins. I mean, it clearly shows my favorite types of cards. Not so much the shields, not so much the max things. Isaac when Isaac's there. But, yeah. I do enjoy though, because it also means that, you know, the combos that we utilize are going to have to change around if I want to get a win. If I wind up, I mean, in terms of streaming, I probably am not going to try to get a win of every single combination on stream. On stream, the goal is primarily to get all the memories and see what happens through that. And, you know, to at least get every character, maybe. But, yeah. And then progress is what we saw right here. Yeah. Loop 6. I suppose part of the reason why I'm sitting here him high and all this and looking at all this partly because I hadn't looked in the codex before. Smooth sailing, yeah. But it is also because my brain is in that fry-y, grilled cheese state, as it were. Oh, which is to say, and because how long does the no, don't abandon run? Does it indicate? It does not. It indicates when it was, not how long. Oh yeah, there you go. How long it takes. Delicious, exactly. That one only took 46 minutes. It only took me 14 minutes to die. Took me an hour to die. Almost 2 hours, and over 2 hours. But that was my first run. Indication, though, what I'm getting at with this is based on the run times and whatnot, I don't necessarily have the time to meet the quote-unquote endpoint, the end-day run and whatnot, unless I lost it. And also my brain is fried to an extent, so we're just going to go ahead and call it here and call it good. And, end on a victory, which is always a fun thing to do. So thank you all very much for watching, though. Have you had fun? I did. Yeah. I hope you have a great rest of your evening and everything, too. And, eventually, it'll be one of those things, too, that's going to speed up slowly but surely. When we are getting, it's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep using. If I use the A group I've already had, get cards I've already got and everything. It's like, yeah, we're good. Things that speed up and everything as I learn more. But anyway, I will see y'all later. You have a great rest of your evening. And good night. Bye bye.